Hi, my name is Victoria Dombrowski, and I am currently an elementary education major at Stockton University. This is a blog story created for my E-Unit, which was set on the theme of self-esteem. So I created this emergency literacy unit applying both guided reading and shared reading to help captivate and engage emergent readers. Again, my theme was self-esteem, so we began with the book Molly Lou Melon, and this is a picture of the character there. And we discussed what self-esteem is. We also discussed how bullying can affect this. So this was something that I felt was very crucial to kind of use on part of my Glogster to some positive self-talk that we can work on in the classroom. Instead of saying, I'm no good at this, say, what am I missing? This is too hard. Wow, this does take some time and effort. So just using positive words to speak to their peers and themselves and just to give a better positive attitude in the classroom. After we did Molly Lou Melon, we read a book, Chrysanthemum, that when we also discussed just basically how special each one of us are in our own way, sometimes alike and sometimes different, but at the end, that's what makes us who we are. So I also included a related literature component. This is another page on my Glogster that students and parents would be able to access. So again, this page basically is a page of all different books that are relevant to the topic. They are an assorted reading level. They are all a few different variations of our theme. So we have books on bullying, we have books on self-worth, books on friendship. We also have books about expressing yourself. And again, each one just has a very little small detail about what the book's about. And, I really think including multiple options for students is really crucial as emergent readers and as we begin a literacy development for our students, providing them ample options to discuss and look at and see what they like and what they don't like as readers really, really does affect them and help them just kind of become very, very happy readers and be able to keep them engaged and just kind of get their participation up. So this was just a shared reading. This was a shared reading sample that we kind of discussed with Chrysanthemum. It was a 5-day unit when we discussed concept of print, phonological awareness. We also discussed phonics, alphabet knowledge, and phonemic awareness. They were all related to the Chrysanthemum book, and it was really a great, fun couple of days to kind of have followed by a book that really exhibits a student who does get bullied for being unique, but she doesn't really let it get her down too much. She wants to express to her friends why it's okay that she's different. And an ebook that I created myself, Rainbow Friend. The concept is essentially there's all different colors in the rainbow, and essentially they can come together and create something really beautiful. I see a rainbow as pretty as can be, all the different colors staring at me. Red like a rose, blue like the sea. I see a rainbow as pretty as can be. All the pretty colors staring at me. Green like grass, yellow like the sun. Seeing these pretty colors is so much fun. Violet like a flower, orange like a sunset. Oh, how much luckier can you get? All these colors come together in the end to make a pretty rainbow, just like us good friends. That was really the end of my emergent literacy unit, and I just felt that it was a really great way to kind of wrap it up, that through self-esteem, being able to encourage your peers, that can help them boost their self-esteem, and just being able to speak positively with one another and starting that type of quorum in the classroom right away at a super young age kind of develops a great class theme, and also it's something that is really relevant to a lot of elementary school level children. So I thoroughly enjoyed creating this emergent literacy unit, and I hope that I can use it in my own classroom one day. Molly Lou Mellon was a childhood story of mine that really resonated with me when I was a young student, and I just felt so empowered to be able to kind of turn around and put that into a lesson that I created myself. I also will go ahead and show a little bit of the guided reading lesson plan that was created. It basically just kind of would focus on the complexity that the students can comprehend the level at, and over, you know, the course of the day, we would just kind of have read together. The teacher can prepare them, show them hopefully how to make some predictions and do it together. Again, some vocabulary that they'd be encouraged to use in their speech all week. And then the teacher would just kind of set a purpose for this and just take special note of the main character, Molly Lou Mellon's attitude throughout the whole course of the story. And of course, then after reading it together and discussing, the teacher will allow students to read it quietly and give appropriate time for the students to uncover the purpose themselves and kind of comprehend it and break down the purpose of the story themselves and kind of come full circle with what's the point of this? Why is my teacher reading this to me? And then at the end, applying it and kind of extending it into a broader self self to world connection and text to world connection and text to self connection, and being able to go out there in the world and kind of express what they learned. So thank you. I thoroughly enjoyed this and hope you enjoyed reviewing my emergent literacy unit.